Whoa, trippy. Link's freaking out. Anyway, I think there's more cutscenes coming up. I hope I can skip, or at least pause or something. Come on, let me pause, please. Please let me pause.
Poncho, we're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here!
I think I can. Oh, come on. Is this really... Ah, more cutscenes. Oh well. Guess we'll keep filming. Who's this? What is this? I don't even know what voice to use for him, so I'm just gonna read it. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. When evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to be sages, who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest. Oh, I wonder where that is. One on a high mountain. Again, that's pretty obvious. One under a vast lake, which we've been to. One within the House of the Dead. Now that one actually is kind of clever. And one inside the Goddess of the Sand, which we have not seen yet. Together with the Hero of Time, the Awakened Ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there, holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the time of awakening in the forest temple. The sage is a girl, I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot even enter the temple. But, if you believe what I'm saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Poncho? Hey, she didn't even give me the option to say yes or no. Oh, well, okay, I guess we'll go to Kakariko Village after I cut the video. Hey, everybody, Angry Poncho here, doing my next piece of my Let's Play of Ocarina of Time. Now, I've got to take a moment here to do a little recap of the last episode. That is awesome.
Look, Poncho, you're big now! You've grown up!
Yes, it is true. We have become adult Link. Okay, now let's proceed. And we are going to go to get the, have I talked to Sheik yet? Yeah, we talked to Sheik, alright. I forgot, that last cutscene is gonna get cut. And then, okay, alright. I know what's going on now. Alright, so we've already talked to Sheik, and he told us what we need to go do next. I believe he told us to go to Kakariko Village, if I remember correctly. At any rate, you can see that the world has changed quite a bit since 7 years ago. Now, Hyrule Castle Town has become, you know, the home of zombies, or at least re-dead, and it's just not a pretty place. The rest of the world is very much the same, except for the temples, which have become infested with evil. But the castle town has been destroyed because of the presence of Ganon. He's actually taken up residence in Hyrule Castle, and we'll talk more about that later. Right now, we've got some pressing matters at hand. The first thing is we need to go get an item that is absolutely essential for us to complete the first temple here as an adult. Oh, it's so good to finally be an adult. You don't even understand the ramifications that this has. Just using the Master Sword is so much better than using the Kokiri dagger. I mean, it's for one thing, it does twice as much damage at every strike, which that alone makes all the enemies twice as easy. It's very nice. Anyway, you may have noticed I'm headed to the graveyard right now, and the reason is Dompe the Gravekeeper has died, and so it's oh wow, I've never gone in here as an adult. I thought it was going to lock me out. Let's see. The Gravekeeper's diary is here. Do you want to read it? Yes. Whoever reads this, please enter my grave. I will let you keep my shrinking keepsake. I'm waiting for you. dump it. Alright, well, it's kind of creepy. But I guess, after his death is no worse time than any to pay him a visit, so let's have a go at his grave, which is, this one here. I'm just gonna ignore the ghost. He's not important. Well, you pull back this grave with flowers here. You may notice that, when we were a kid, there wasn't a grave here. So it's actually pretty realistic. They added a new one for Dompe. Question mark. Ooh, nice. I know I didn't just put Dompe's grave, but okay. Hey, young man, are you fast on your feet? I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. Oh, I dare. I dare. Anyway, the objective here is to follow him without getting totally owned by the fire that he throws at you. But he hasn't seemed to... He hasn't thrown any yet, which is kind of weird. There he goes. Alright. Yeah, he's going to do that occasionally. So watch out, especially when you're turning corners. Yeah! You don't do what I just did and run right into the fire. I believe he goes left? Yes. I'm glad I remembered that, otherwise I would have lost him there. Basically follow him as quick as you can without running into the fire. And as long as you don't lose track of him and you can keep up, you'll get the item at the end. There's no they put a timer on you to let you know that it's sort of important to be quick, but you're not going to actually. It doesn't actually matter what the time is left, as long as you've kept up with him throughout the race. It's not actually a race; it's more just see if you can keep up with me as I throw fire at you and go around corners. Anyway, we're going to run up around the edge here. We actually have to diverge from him for just a second. Go up this way. And once you make it through this door, you're in. That's it. A minute and 6 isn't bad for running into one of the flames. The time of this race was 1 minute and 6 seconds. Heh, young man. You were very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. It's called the Hookshot. It's a spring-loaded chain. Its spring-loaded chain will pull you to any spot where its hook sticks. Doesn't that sound cool? I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, so come back again sometime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. What is that supposed to mean? Anyway, he gives us the Hookshot, which is actually pretty cool. Navi really wants our attention. Not quite sure what she wants to tell us at this point. But there we go, first try. The first time you race him is pretty easy. We're actually going to come back a bit later in the game and race him again. But anyway, the Hookshot has two uses. You can drag distant items towards you, or you can pull yourself towards something. It all depends on whether or not what you hit is anchored. So basically, we're going to try to get out of here. We're going to head back this way. Now, see the door closes behind you. You can't get out. They force you to solve a puzzle here. It's supposed to teach you something. You get these blocks, and I believe Navi will talk to us about them.
Hey! Isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time?
Yeah. Hey, what do you want, Navi? Jeez. I
wonder what's going on in the forest right now. I'm worried about Saria, too.
We'll get to that. Anyway, the reason she tells you it's the same pattern as the Door of Time is because if you play the Song of Time, these blocks will disappear in very much the same way the Door of Time was affected. So it's kind of interesting. You say they just disappear. Occasionally, when you play that song near an empty space, you can make a block appear if Navi flies over and turns green. Check it out, guys. Heart piece. Heck yeah. This is our first opportunity to get to it, too. Alright, let's make this jump. I want to go through Dompe's. The only way to get back in here to get to the heart piece after you fall right here is to go through Dompe's race again. And I really don't want to have to do that, but there we go. That's how I was worried over nothing. Alright, so far we've collected 2, so 2 more we get an 11th heart container. That'll be nice. Anyway, let's hop down. Wow, I don't know if I ever talked to this guy as a kid, but he's the windmill grinder. Basically, he sits in here, he takes care of the windmill, and normally his little, oh my god. That's scary. His little music box doesn't spin quite that quickly. I think he must be upset. Let's see. Grrr! I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna kick his ass! Oh. Let's see if he likes our Ocarina. What? You got an Ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It fucked up this windmill pretty bad. I'll never forget this song. And that's actually the Song of Storms. It's pretty cool. It has some interesting effects in the game. It's a very mysterious song. You learn the Song of Storms, very nice. And as you can see, the windmill now speeds up significantly. It's actually going so fast that we're not going to be able to get back to the door. We're going to have to go run the other way. Ah, wow. Got some speed once you get on the outside edge of that thing. Anyway, I think we're bumping up on the time limit, so I'll see you guys next time on Let's Play Ocarina of Time, when we look to continue to progress the plot. Isn't it great? See you then.